Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very special match. The 75th anniversary special women's exhibition match. And it starts off with a boundary as I welcome Ryan Campbell in the commentary box.
Thanks, mate. Great to be here, as always. It's Hong Kong versus China. A very, very special match. Hong Kong and both China. Now it's an Olympic sport. These are the sort of teams, these are the countries that are desperate to improve their cricket.
Everyone wants to win that gold medal. And that is sweetly timed, sweetly placed. That goes to the boundary. Natasha starts off with 2 boundaries back to back.
Natasha Miles, one of the very, very best Hong Kong players that's ever been produced. Actually lived in England for a long time, plying her trade in the professional game in England, but now back enjoying the love of Hong Kong.
That's going to be a wide. I'm sitting alongside someone who spent a considerable amount of time here in Hong Kong. We know that they love the sixes. We know that they love this format where sixes fly all over. But as far as cricket is concerned, I've seen so many players born in different countries turn out for Hong Kong. What does it mean to those folks?
It's always, you know, I guess the question, and again, I'm sitting here having played for Hong Kong. Part of the, I guess, the love of the game in this country is the expats who embrace the game and stay and live. But there's also another couple of layers under that. A lot of kids with Pakistani backgrounds who are born here and come to school here, grow up learning the game and wanting to play for Hong Kong. And of course then there's the local Hong Kong residents that have tried to promote the game, and it's particularly in the ladies game where those Chinese and Hong Kong residents have really adapted to the game and really embraced it. And fingers crossed, again, with it now being an Olympic sport, they can get more funding, which will help produce more players.
You know, all these ladies, they've been watching the action from the first couple of days. Natasha started off 2 terrific boundaries. Things have slowed down a little. It did get the double. This has been a decent over. 13 runs on the board for the Hong Kong women. The first over. Now Wenjing comes into bowl, the second over. And Carey now, he hits it to mid-wicket.
What you'll find from the Chinese in particular, ladies, excellent fielders. They drill, they do lots of drills and work, still haven't learnt the nuts and bolts of the game, so to speak. But fielding is one of those things that they can just repeat, get the basics of the game. And again, they're starting to love the game. As soon as they start loving it, then they're going to play much, much better.
Just dealing in a few singles in this over.
Because I think when I look at the ladies' game and how much it's improved, I look at a team like Thailand, an amazing fielding team, and they've built on that and now are starting to become one of the real powerhouses in world cricket.
You know, we've seen the ladies' game grow so much over the past few years with a league. You see some of the best, the likes of Alyssa Healy and the Smriti Mandanas of the world have become household names. And it's a very special game. It's the 75th anniversary special women's exhibition game that is being played between the Hong Kong women and the Chinese women. It's been a decent start. It is the sixes tournament, but we haven't seen a six yet.
It'll come, it'll come. But yeah, the ladies' game, let's be honest, it's gone through the roof. IPL now, IPL teams. Durham now has a professional ladies team, the first tier one.
And you almost seem to forget that there is Durham in the mix for
Well,
you as well.
of course
That's where
they're
you're
in the
going back
mix.
after this.
One of 8 new English teams.
We'll be back after 2 overs. It's 18 for no loss for Hong Kong. It's been a good start for Hong Kong. They put 18 on the board. Natasha started off with 2 boundaries. Little misfield, and they'll get 2 runs for that.
Yeah, Carrie Chan has been a consistent member of the Hong Kong team for a number of years now.
Straight down the ground. That's going to be another boundary. That'll be carries first. They're off to 24.
Excellent shot down the ground, right in the slot. Like what she saw. Got a good piece of it.
Short takes the edge. She went in for that booming pull shot. Goes over the keeper. Another boundary. It's over. It's already gotten them 10 runs.
Yeah, it's a good start here from Hong Kong in this over. Carrie Chan liking what she's seeing, wanting a piece of it.
Smacks it to long on. Will just be a single. And that's a little misfield from the bowler. They'll scamper for another run. What's the structure here in Hong Kong like? We're speaking about the weather that has a huge impact because it does get very hot. October, November being the best months. How's the club scenario? How's the structure for the ladies?
Well, it's the same. Like Kowloon Cricket Club and the Hong Kong Cricket Club are probably the 2 main sources of players. But again, there's also the Hong Kong Cricket Association makes sure that there's their ladies team, and then there's in the competition they put together solely a local team as well in that competition. So they're trying to give as many opportunities to ladies as they can.
Is that going to be the first 6? It is. It flies over the boundary, and befittingly, Natasha, who started with those boundaries, gets the first 6 of this exhibition game. $37 for no loss. And just a little difference in the rule as far as the men's game is concerned. The retirement happens when an individual player gets to 50. For the women, it's 30. 31, in fact, to be precise. That's a full toss. She couldn't make the most of it.
Good running again from the Hong Kong players. See, we're going old school there, because that used to be the sixes for all competition. You had to retire at 30, and you didn't have to change ends when you bowled. So much time saved.
A small detail called T20 cricket that came and ruined that rule where a batter would retire at 31. You know the kind of scores that we're seeing now in T20 cricket? Oh, that was hit hard. Straight back to the bowler. She couldn't hold on to it. Won't really be a dropped catch there.
Natasha Miles, another little bit of tidbit of information. Daughter of Rodney Miles, the former chairman of Hong Kong cricket.
Another full toss. Hit straight down the ground, but there is a fielder. He cut it.
Yeah, Rodney, a massive supporter of the women's game here in Hong Kong.
I've seen one booming six of the bat. Natasha off to 42. Just being a little cheeky here. So many of these batters padded up. But the way Natasha and Carey are going, if they continue till 31, their individual score, yeah, the girls won't really get too much of a hit.
No, they're hoping for a couple of sixes and a retirement so they can get a hit. But all so far, all going well for the Hong Kong team.
Coming down to the final delivery of this fourth over. Ooh. Will that be given a no ball for being waist high? Yes, it will.
Yeah, the old cardinal rule.
Hold on a second. It was given a no ball, and the umpires have just walked away. Someone needs to remind them there is one more legal delivery that needs to be bowled.
I think we're playing you don't bowl it again. I say, again, a great rule. Imagine if you're a bowler knowing. That's
Ryan,
fine.
you're taking the easy route now,
Push on.
aren't you?
I love it.
Well, it's been called an over. So all you get is that extra run. Another full toss. Won't matter if it's a no ball. That's a double. And the bowler unable to collect it cleanly. Both these batters, Natasha and Carey, the strike rate is outstanding. That's another full toss. It's been dispatched to mid-wicket for another boundary. Natasha moves on to 26.
Yeah, good shot. Hit that very hard. Found the gap. That's the main thing that's important there. Fantastic result for Hong Kong so far.
Full tosses galore. Jinyu, that was her third delivery in this first over. That's yielded 7 runs. So 51. Full toss. Gan goes to the boundary.
Yeah, unfortunately, she hasn't used the facilities too much. But the Hong Kong batters have really enjoyed what they are facing up to now.
It's down to long off. Coming down to the final delivery of the 5th over. Once again. Oh, the batter is in trouble. She's still running for a third. And they'll get it. And the Hong Kong women, they take 15 off that 5th over. And on 58 for no loss. And China Oh, that's dropped off the very first ball. Allison couldn't hold on to it.
Xinyu got what she liked. Try to hit it straight down the ground.
That's a wide. After that first delivery, remember the target is 60 of 5 overs for the Chinese women. Xinyu and Yingyu, they're the two opening batters. It's got to be another wide. 4. Beg your pardon, 6 fours. And that's solitary 6 in the Hong Kong innings. There's 2 on the board right now, chasing a 60. Oh, that probably lost control of the ball.
Allison just got to find her radar here, but this is very good for Hong Kong and China cricket in the women's game, promoting it.
Saw you lose control of the ball when you would be in India and there would be dew and you would be bowling in the second innings hockey, using that little towel to wipe off the dew and the water. That's a boundary. And China move on to 7.
It's difficult when there's a bit of dew around, but there's no dew here today. But I learned when it was a little bit too late. Long sleeves, sweatband, and underneath you had one of those tight little garments that would also take up a bit of sweat as well, so that your hands at least are dry.
That's on the money. Goes to the cover fielder. Just a single.
That's better from Allison, but what I liked from Xinyu was the ability to hit through that cover region.
Wait a second. You had 3 deliveries. And Chinese women chasing target of 60. Right, second over. That's up in the air. And that's safe. But the bowler was also running to it.
It's a beautiful piece of bowling from Mariam. It's getting it to move away. Like the start from Mariam.
She's getting the ball to move a little, Hoggy. My first ball was pitched up, moved and jagged at the very end, trying to go for that big booming shot. And the Chinese women, they haven't been able to clear the boundary yet. That was not a great ball, and it's been dispatched. It's been sent to the fine leg boundary. And this is the first boundary for China. And it's off the bat of Xinyu.
Xinyu, that was a very good shot. Mariam trying something different. Should just stick to try and just get a swing away from the right-hander. Beautiful piece of bowling. I'm just liking what I'm seeing here from Merriam. Just getting movement in the air to swing away from the right-hander. If she can produce the same delivery to Ming Yu, she might be able to find a little gap between bat and bat.
Well, the crowds are filling in, coming into the business end of the tournament. That's a full toss. Goes for that expansive drive on the offside. They run back for 2.
Excellent fielding out in the deep, but the bowling action of Merriam. I love the casual run-up coming in. Nice and balanced. I like the way that she follows through down the wicket.
Target is 60. The Chinese women have gotten to 20. Hong Kong women, they did well. 6 boundaries, 1 6. 30 runs. Of those boundaries. Chinese women, they've struggled a little bit with those power hits, power shots. Just that one boundary that was hit off a full toss, fine leg. Is finding it a little hard to control the ball coming off the hands. I kid you not, Hoggy, that's one of the hardest balls to hit. When it's loopy, it's much above your eyesight, and it's clear that the batter was struggling.
It was just in a good area, and with the extra bounce, difficult. Another wide down leg side. Next thing you missed an opportunity for an easy boundary there.
Yeah, Natasha was great with the bat. It's another loopy ball. And it's a stumping. The umpire has given Jinyu out. She went for that big hit over long on. Probably advanced a little down the pitch. Was out of her crease. And not. That is brilliantly done. That's some brilliant work from the keeper.
Brilliant work from the keeper. Xinyu just not being aware of where her foot was, and that's something she can work on moving forward. It was a good compiled little 11 there. I'm very impressed with Natasha, the right arm off spin getting a little bit of turn as well, but with that flight it's coming off the wicket with a little bit of extra bounce. So if you want to play those cross bat shots of a good length, it's going to be very difficult because of the extra bounce.
Well, the Chinese women are making it hard for themselves because they've not been able to get the runs flowing. 62 is the target. They got 24. They still need 38 more runs in 16 deliveries. Just singles. There's been a long over. First was a no ball, then there was a wide, there was a wicket, again a no ball.
1-1 gets one to get off the mark. Chinese women just over halfway of the run chase, but there's only 2 overs left. They do need to find a few boundaries right now. So Hong Kong, China, probably been playing the game a little bit longer than China as well in the women's side of things.
A little late cut. We get a single.
But even that shot there from Yan Yan, it just shows a little bit of potential there for the young ladies moving forward.
Right. Hand you over. Oh, that's brilliantly done. Hoggy, take it away, mate. That's one of the best deliveries that we've seen in this match.
A left arm off spin, just flighting it away, but looks as though there's a little bit of energy on the ball as well, because there's a bit of drift away from Ming Yu, the left-handed batsman. Ming Yu was expecting it to turn back in, but it just kept going with the arm. Beautiful piece of bowling by Kerry. And Ming Yu has to go for 2. Chinese women are 27 for 2.
Carrie Chan with just a beautiful delivery. Gliding in, and that's another wicket. Consecutive balls for Carrie Chan. 2 wickets on the trot.
Beautiful bowling from Carey. Wen Jing trying to sweep the foolish delivery. Didn't read it well enough. Carrie Chan is on a hat-trick. 2 wickets for no runs off 2 balls. Beautiful piece of bowling.
And the ladies have struggled to grip the ball, just landed at the right spots, but Carrie Chan, she comes in. Bang on the money, picks up 2 wickets. On the wickets. (27 for 3).
The women's BBL is on at the moment. The way she's bowling, I might ring out the Perth Scorchers and say, you better have a look at this young Kerry. She's bowling beautifully, and she can also handle the bat as well.
She's just conceded 1 run in this over. And they're being watchful now, Chinese women. It's hard to get a grip on things right now, the way this over has been going.
That was a beautiful defensive shot by Lim In.
It's been given a wide. Tried to just dart that ball.
Allison coming back in the attack. Beautiful piece of bowling, moving it away from the right hander. Yan Yan was trying to overhit. But the good thing there was she was looking to hit through the covers.
Now this is going to be the last over. Down to long off. And she can't get there. That's another boundary.
Well, that wasn't a bad ball from Allison. Looking to get the ball to move away. But Yin Yin, that was superb batting, just getting the weight through the line of the ball.
Another decent ball. Goes to long on, trying to run. A double there, but great throw from long on. Siu comes in. 3 good deliveries. The target seems to be 2 further off from the Chinese women. Not been able to get those big hits going.
Allison's line and length has been impeccable. Just love that combination of pace and off spin.
Final ball coming up in this special 75th anniversary special women's exhibition game. Played between the Hong Kong women and the Chinese women. Chinese women, they're going to fall short. And that'll be it. Chinese women, they go down fighting, and Hong Kong wins the game